Samsung White are the 2014 World Champions.
What a sight.
If you follow soccer, you may recognize that stadium in the first clip. If you guessed the Seoul World Cup Stadium located in South Korea, you are correct. This stadium has hosted many events in the past, including the 2001 World Cup and, as seen in the first clip, the 2014 League of Legends World Championship. What started as a simple invention in the 1960s, as an add-on to the standard TV set, has become a professional sport. The first video game was invented in 1966 by Ralph H. Baer. Ralph was born on March 22, 1922, and died December 6, 2014. The first video game was published by Magnavox under the name Magnavox Odyssey. Ralph first came up with the idea while working at Laurel Electronics in New York City in 1955. He was attempting to find another use for the TV, which at the time was just for watching TV. Although he first thought of the video game idea in 1955, it wasn't until 1966 that he could get management to approve of his idea. Finally, in 1972, the Odyssey hit stores, with nearly 100,000 units being sold, and by 1974, almost 350,000 units were sold. Throughout the 80s, more and more video game-related inventions were released, with the big hit being the arcade. While the earliest video game competition took place in 1972 at Stanford University, it wasn't until the 90s and the rise of internet connectivity and internet access did esports really take off. The turn of the century marked a large jump in international events, with prize pots spiking to hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars. While many argue that video games are a waste of time, boring, pointless, have no social value, and can rob you of real-life experiences, there's evidence that many of these points are completely false. According to an American psychologist report titled "The Benefits of Playing Video Games," states that players acquire many pro-social skills while playing games. The APA report also states that over 70% of gamers play with a friend, either cooperatively or competitively. The largest and perhaps most meaningful benefit of video games is that video games are socially interactive in a way never before afforded. Increasingly, players are gaming online with friends, family, and complete strangers, crossing vast geographical distances and blurring not only cultural boundaries but also age and generation gaps, socioeconomic differences, and language barriers. These benefits are something that previously were impossible before the invention of the internet and TV and computer. I believe that because of the evidence presented in the study, there's a clear conclusion that video games have a cognitive, motivational, emotional, and social benefits for the average player.
I played hundreds of matches with my sons where we're 4 out of the 5 guys on the team. I witnessed my 10-year-old pull off a double pentakill. So right, all 5 of them gone. He pulled off a double. And what he did actually, I'm sitting there watching him, and he says, "Dad, watch this. I just died, and I'm going to get another pentakill." And sure enough, 30 seconds later, he comes in with Lee Sin. He goes, whack, 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 dead. Whack, 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 dead. Pentakill. And people are just going nuts and wild. And so he's accomplished this. He knew it was going to happen. He's probably proud that his dad got to watch him do this. This is like scoring off.
And it allows you and your sons to connect in a whole different way.
Exactly. A lot of my leisure time that I do get to spend with my kids is around these things,
All in all, I do believe that video games have had a positive social impact on humanity.